As stated in Matthew 7:7-8, "Ask, and it shall be given you. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you." This scripture, in its profound simplicity, lays the groundwork for a concept we often refer to today as manifestation. But what exactly is manifestation? Is it the act of conjuring up material wealth, or is it something more? From my experience and understanding, manifestation is not about asking for material wealth, but rather about seeking personal and spiritual growth. You see, when we delve deeper into the scripture, we find that the act of asking, seeking, and knocking is a form of manifestation. It's an active engagement with the universe, a kind of spiritual dialogue, if you will. It's not about demanding specific outcomes or material possessions, but about expressing our deepest desires and aspirations, about seeking knowledge, wisdom, and spiritual enlightenment. In my own life, I've seen the power of manifestation at work, not by asking for material wealth, but by seeking spiritual and personal growth. I did not ask for fish, but rather I prayed to become a proverbial fisherman. I sought the tools and the wisdom to navigate life's turbulent waters, to catch my own fish, to sustain myself and others around me with the fruits of my labor. Over the years, I've been blessed with various opportunities and experiences. I've been a scientist, a doctor, an importer. I've held trademarks, have patents pending. I've had the privilege to retire and teach, and not just teach, but to teach at a university level. Yet with all these achievements, the most profound realization has been that all along, I was not just asking for these things, but I was manifesting them through my actions, my beliefs, and my unwavering faith. So, my friends, let's remember, manifestation isn't about acquiring wealth or possessions. It's about seeking personal and spiritual growth. It's about aligning ourselves with the divine force that guides us and trusting in its infinite wisdom to lead us on our unique paths. Manifestation is not about acquiring wealth, but about seeking personal and spiritual growth. The journey of manifestation is not always smooth, much like the lives of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. These iconic biblical figures, emblematic of faith and resilience, were not always prosperous. They faced trials and tribulations, tests of faith, and moments of doubt. Yet, in their journey, they found blessings. Abraham was asked to leave his homeland, to venture into the unknown. He didn't know where he was headed, but trusted the divine guidance. His journey was filled with challenges and blessings, much like our own. We often find ourselves on unfamiliar paths, but it's the faith in our ability to manifest our dreams that propels us forward. Isaac, too, had his share of struggles. He faced famine, was deceitful at times, and had conflicts within his family. Yet, he was blessed with prosperity and abundance. In our journey of manifestation, we may encounter hardships, make mistakes, and face conflicts. But these are not roadblocks. They are stepping stones, shaping us, refining us, and preparing us for the blessings to come. Jacob, known for his wrestling match with God, had a life filled with deceit, struggles, and transformation. He wrestled, he fought, and in the end, he prevailed. His journey is a testament that challenges are not denials. Like Jacob, we may wrestle with our doubts and fears in our manifestation journey. But remember, it's in the wrestling and the struggle that we grow. My journey of manifestation mirrors these biblical narratives. I did not ask for wealth, but I prayed to be a proverbial fisherman. I've been blessed to wear many hats: a scientist, a doctor, an importer. I've held patents, trademarks, and even had the privilege to teach on a university level. It wasn't always a smooth ride, but the blessings were abundant. In the journey of manifestation, there will be trials, but there will also be blessings. It's a journey worth embarking on, a journey that teaches us, shapes us, and blesses us. The blessings of manifestation are not always materialistic. In my case, I was blessed with the opportunity to teach on a university level. Now, let's unpack this a bit. As we journey through life, we tend to equate blessings with tangible, materialistic gains. But in the grand scheme of things, the most profound blessings often come in forms that are far beyond material wealth. Take my journey, for instance. I did not pray for money, no. Instead, I prayed to become a proverbial fisherman. I yearned for the wisdom and the ability to nurture minds, to instill knowledge, to inspire curiosity, and to foster growth. I sought not the fish, but the skill to fish. And in this I found my blessings. When we manifest our desires, it's essential to remember that our prayers and intentions will be answered in ways that are best for our growth and spiritual development. In my case, the answer to my prayer was an opportunity to teach at a university level, a blessing that brought more fulfillment and joy than any material possession ever could. It was not a blessing of fish, but of becoming a fisherman. It was a blessing of capability, of knowledge, and of influence. This blessing was not simply about me. It was about the ripple effect it created. The minds I could touch, the seeds of knowledge I could plant, and the future I could help shape. It was about contributing to a greater cause, serving a higher purpose. And this, my friends, is the true essence of blessings. It's not always about what we gain, but also about what we can give, what we can be, and who we can become. So, as we manifest our desires, let's remember to seek blessings that go beyond the materialistic. Let's yearn for growth, for wisdom, for opportunities to serve, and for the chance to make a difference. The blessings of manifestation come in different forms, and they are often more profound than material wealth. So, let's manifest wisely, and let's cherish these profound blessings when they come our way. Because in the end, these are the blessings that truly enrich our lives. Despite our desires and manifestations, we must always remember that God is sovereign. This is a truth that has been both a comfort and a challenge in my journey of manifestation. You see, over the years, I've discovered a profound truth. God is the ultimate decider in our lives. The scripture tells us in Proverbs chapter 19, verse 21, "Many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails." And this, my friends, has been the compass of my journey. I remember when I prayed not for fish, but to become a proverbial fisherman. I did not ask for wealth or fame, but for the ability to impact lives positively, to teach and to create. And yes, I've been blessed. I've worn many hats, a scientist, a doctor, an importer, and an educator. But these blessings, as wonderful as they are, have not been without their trials and tribulations. There were times of great challenges, moments when I questioned if my manifestations were in line with God's will. But through it all, I've come to understand that even in the midst of our desires and manifestations, God's sovereignty is paramount. He is the master weaver, intricately intertwining our dreams and aspirations with His grand design. In my journey, I've learned to find peace in this truth. Even when things don't go as planned, or when our manifestations seem to be taking a different turn, we can find solace in knowing that God is in control. He sees the bigger picture, and His plans for us are always for our good. In the words of Romans chapter 8, verse 28, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose." So as we manifest our desires, let us do so with the understanding and acknowledgement of God's sovereignty. Let us remember that while we may plant the seeds and water them, it is God who gives the increase. In the end, it is God's sovereignty that determines the outcome of our manifestations. In all things, we must express gratitude. As we bring this conversation to a close, let's take a moment to reflect on the journey of manifestation we've embarked on today. This is not a trip that ends when the video does. It's an ongoing voyage, a continual learning process. And it's in these moments of reflection that we truly begin to understand the magnitude of what we've been discussing. Manifestation isn't just about asking and receiving. It's about growth, about evolving. It's about understanding our desires, aligning them with our purpose, and acknowledging the sovereign power that makes it all possible. Our lives are a testament to manifestation. Every milestone, every achievement, every blessing is a manifestation of our faith, our actions, and ultimately, God's will. I am grateful for my journey, for the experiences I've had as a scientist, a doctor, an importer, a teacher. Each role, every experience, has taught me something invaluable. And while the journey has not always been smooth, I'm grateful for the trials as well, for they have shaped me, refined me, and brought me closer to my authentic self. As we've walked through this journey together, I hope you've been inspired to reflect on your own path, to recognize your own manifestations, your own growth, and in doing so, cultivate a sense of gratitude in your own life. Gratitude isn't simply about saying thank you. It's about truly acknowledging the value of our experiences, our blessings. It's about recognizing the role of our actions, our faith, and the sovereign will in our lives. It's about understanding that every experience, good or bad, is an opportunity for growth, for learning, for manifestation. So, let's cherish this journey. Let's cherish our experiences, our blessings. Let's cherish the opportunity to learn, to grow, to manifest. And as we do so, let's remember to express our gratitude. Let us always remember to express gratitude, for it is through gratitude that we truly acknowledge our blessings.